It's week 2 of the NFL preseason, where depth charts and playbooks will be put to the test. It's the Bengals and the reigning Super Bowl champs, and it's all up next.
It is a perfect night here in the capital city of Atlanta, Georgia. We've got the roof open, and we are ready to go at Mercedes-Benz Stadium. Tonight, it's a preseason. Set to go, Younghoe Koo ready to do the honors. And this one is underway here on EA Sports. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. Here come the Bengals, and CD, of course, it's Joe Burrow out of LSU at quarterback.
Hey, we all love a good story, and what we like even more, guys who can fight through adversity. Joe Burrow coming out of high school, goes to Ohio State, doesn't get a chance to start, transfers to LSU, not thought to be a top prospect, ends up the #1 pick in the draft, and justifies it. Tremendous play, excellent mobility, and leadership off the charts.
Right to the air is Burrow. He'll drop this underneath for Jones. And he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6.
Holding, offense.
So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20. Here's Burrow to throw right away. Incomplete. You know, during these preseason games, we're in week 2 right now, it's always funny looking at our spot charts up here in the booth because with all the guys that might play in this one, it seems to get bigger and bigger each year.
Yeah, we pretty much supersize them, don't we? Because, you know, remember, they're carrying 90 now. And with the new rules, they'll carry 90 all the way through the preseason before they make the final cut. Oh, yeah, a lot of guys to learn for these games.
I don't think this is the script they had in mind for their opening drive. This is 3rd and long. Out of the gun, it's Burrow. He's got a man, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. 3rd and 19, no problem, as they're able to convert.
Brandon, we've both been around the game long enough that we know that in pregame, defenses are pretty amped up, aren't they? I mean, they're pounding lockers, and they can't wait to get out there. But when you hit them with some big pass plays early, it takes the starch right out of them.
So the line of scrimmage all the way up to midfield now as they've got it 1st and 10. From midfield now, Burrow. He'll get that complete to his tight end, Cole Kmet. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43. To throw again on 2nd down. Burrow to the right side, and he's got more, complete. And they're going to get this down to about the 37. Now Burrow on 1st down. And his throw here is incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Throwing again, it's Burrow. He's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4. So 3rd down now. They need the 27-yard line for a first. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. That's caught. Waddle on the left side. And he is going to have a Bengals 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Solid opening drive so far, Charles. They've moved this football into field goal range, but you know that they want to cap this off with 6 and not 3.
Absolutely. As one of the better coaches in the league always tells me, on offense, I want to throw body blows all game long and finish it with uppercuts. Well, here are the body blows right now. He's hoping in one uppercut will take care of the end of this drive.
First down. Here's Burrow. Right back to Jalen Waddle for another catch. And they're going to get this down inside the 15. Well, that's not just his first, not his second, already his third completion here on the opening drive. And I think it's safe to say that getting him the ball in this game, one of their top priorities.
And a top priority for the defense has got to be finding ways to cover him. And I don't think you can have one basic coverage to get it done. You have to throw a number of coverages at him, make him think as he's running downfield, and hope you can create a little bit of havoc.
From the 9, 2nd and 5. They're passing here. Joe Burrow, incomplete. They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Now it's Burrow. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. So 2 third-down conversions on this drive, but not able to get a third, and now they deal with 4th down.
So now here in the second week of the preseason, you'd expect the starters play a little bit more than they did in week 1, but not a whole lot.
So if you're an offensive coordinator, what are you looking for?
What you're looking for is things getting cleaned up as you go along, because most of your playbook's probably installed. How well are they handling it? Easy in and out of the huddle, no mental mistakes? Are they starting to look like a good offensive football team?
So they'll likely get a few more drives before we see the second team, but a good start for the first unit with 3 points.
Yeah, good start, and now they want to see them build on it, because you're exactly right. They'll get a few more drives at this stage of the preseason. Can they continue to evolve and add to what we just saw in the first drive?
So here come the Falcons now to get the football for the first time. They're led out by their big-bodied electric quarterback, Cam Newton.
And many people are having difficulty pegging exactly what they believe Cam Newton is at this point in his career. For me, when I see certain days and he's right, he can still be an accurate passer, can still get the ball downfield. And his running ability, especially inside the 10, still makes him a difficult quarterback to prepare for.
On first down, Newton. Got a man complete to Cedric Wilson. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a first down.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. And it's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
Now Newton on first down. Open man downfield is Cook. He's got him. Yeah, he will go out right near the 35-yard line. Well, he ran free there after the catch as that winds up going for 38.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play. They picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
So that changes things a bit. Here's a 1st and 10 all the way down at the 35. Newton to throw. And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line. And now we'll get a stoppage here. There appears to be an injured Falcon on the field. Well, you hate to see this before the regular season even begins. We'll take a break and come back. More preseason action in a moment. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. Out of the gun, Newton. And give him 10 that time as he was able to get away from the pressure and get a nice gain. Throwing on 3rd down, Newton. And he's going to get this down near the 25. Pretty solid opening drive here, Charles. They worked in the run game, the pass game, just steadily getting yards, and now they've got it inside the red zone here with an opportunity.
And the only thing they don't have so far is points. But the way that they're moving the ball now, that shouldn't take much longer. And they've established a great balance so far. Running, passing, doing what they want on offense.
Newton on first down. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Landon Collins. And the Bengals are going to take over here at their own 22-yard line. So that a definite deflator there on the interception.
Yeah, you work your way down the field thinking you're in position for a go-ahead score. But all it takes is one errant throw, and this one winds up a turnover.
Cincinnati coming back onto the field here for their second drive. They've got a 3-0 lead and the football as they start 1st and 10. Now it's Burrow. This one swung out here to Jones. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Burrow, throw left side, complete. That's Moore. Finding room at midfield. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Here's Burrow. That is incomplete. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. An inside give to Jones. And he was able to shed 1 tackle but could not get away from there. The line to gain is the 33 on 3rd down. Now Burrow. And that is incomplete.
I love those corners who can not only cover, but don't mind getting a little physical as well. How about the coverage on that point, knocking that pass away?
That's running out of steam, and it won't get there. He left it just short. No good, and that will keep this a 3-point game.
And this is a commentary of today's kickers and just how good they are that a coach would think about running his guy out there to try a 59-yarder. Here it backfires on him, but as a kicker, you have to appreciate the confidence that they showed in you.
So for the 2nd time in this one, we get set to see the Falcons offense. As the offense comes out here, Charles, remember they threw the interception last time out, but they were moving the football down the field. Looked like they were going to have a sustained drive that ended in points, but then the pick ensued.
And because of that, there's no way you can call the last drive a success. Yes, there are things to build on because they found some play calls that work. Now, they've got to build another drive and find a way to avoid the turnover the play did on the last one.
Over the middle, it's Jared Cook. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work this to the 45. Throwing is Newton. The Bengal pressure gets him that time. Down he goes. That time, multiple defenders getting pressure, and it's a loss of 6. Tell you what, he did not have much time there to scan the field before he was ducking and covering.
Did it appear to you, as it did to me, that the defensive front won their play really quickly, meaning the guys in front of them had almost no chance to block them? They were on him in a hurry.
And now the punter, Tress Way, as he sends this one away. And this one goes angling out of bounds, and it will be spotted inside the 30-yard line. Cincinnati now ready to take the field. Last time out, they had that long 50-plus yard field goal that they missed.
And I'm sure on their sideline they're thinking to themselves, okay, do we still want to try one if we're in that position again? And I would dare say that the answer would be yes. They're going to have a lot of confidence in their kicker. But just to be on the safe side, I'm sure they told their offensive guys, can we get a little bit closer this time?
Closer.
Yeah, you know, I'd rather get in the end zone first and foremost. But if all else fails, less of a field goal attempt for him.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Burrow over the middle, complete. That's Jones. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. It'll go as a gain of 4. And this will wind up being a 3rd and 3.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. The linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
Now the throw on 3rd down, knocked away and incomplete. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. And he'll get credit for putting him inside the 20 as the fair catch is made right at about the 19-yard line. It'll be a 39-yard punt, no return, and it will be Falcon football. They begin with a run by Davis. They'll get this to the 24, and it's 2nd down. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Here's Newton. And just not enough on the throw there. Down around his feet and incomplete. They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. To throw is Newton. And to the left side here, Wilson. And he is going to have a Falcons first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Now Newton. And complete right side to Cook. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. How about this? They'll try the option. Left side. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. That one will go for 9 yards and a first down on the keeper. So that was all you're looking for on a play like that. Get the first down and keep the drive moving.
Yeah, it just looked to me like he just said to himself, I've got this. I'll take it. I'll pick it up, and let's keep moving. Get the first down, get a new set, and let's start over.
So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Cam's throw taken in by Cook. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 40. And they'll run here with Tavon Austin. And he'll take this one down to about the 40. The 8th play of the drive coming up. It's 3rd and 3. They keep it on the ground. This time it's Davis. And this is not going to be enough. Was in search of 2 yards and only got halfway there.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
So coming on now is the field goal unit. They're going to try for 3, and he'll need all the leg he's got here. And that is no good. And instead of tying it up, they'll remain down by 3.
And anytime you see a kicker trot out to try one from 56 yards, you know everything's got to come off perfectly for it to have a chance. If the laces aren't quite right, if he doesn't hit the fat part of the ball just right, it's unlikely to go through, and that one winds up no good.
And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30.
It's a gain of 23 yards. And the Bengals
3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. Start of the 2nd quarter, and it's the Bengals in control of the football. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Burrow looking to pass. Again, he finds more. And they're going to move it down to inside the 25. Throwing again on 2nd down. Burrow, that's to Waddle on the quick slant. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. Jones is not going to get in here as they push him back to the 2-yard line.
Holding offense.
A terrible spot for a holding call as they'll try again, but now from further back on 1st and goal. Burrow will throw. He's got his tight end over the middle, O.J. Howard. Touchdown! O.J. Howard, an 11-yard touchdown. And they are able to add on to their advantage.
The big fella was the recipient there for that touchdown pass, and it seems like more and more the tight end is the guy you have to worry about most in the passing game.
Extra point by Bass, up and good. And the lead grows to 10-0.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
And they'll accept that penalty. After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive. And the way their last drive ended, boy, it was frustrating. They had a pretty good drive going. It was sustained, and then it stalled out, Charles, and they missed the field goal and got nothing out of it.
Is that insult to injury? Because they had such a sustained drive, as you noted. So you know for the head coach, it almost felt like a little bit of failure to send out the field goal unit and then to not even see the ball go through the post. What a bummer on that last drive for them. Got to pick themselves up from that one.
A first down carry for Davis. And he'll muscle his way up to the 43 for a pickup of right around 5. Second and 5 now. Newton. Throw right side, caught by Davis. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
That was a pretty favorable situation there. What would you call that? Second and manageable? Smart play, too. Didn't force it downfield when he didn't have it. Just checked it down, let him get the first down, and that's exactly what he did.
Now a first down throw for Newton. He's got his target. It's Humphries. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. A very solid gain of 27.
That was an excellent read right there. Saw cover 1. That means it's just a single high safety. So you know if you throw the ball to the outside part of the field, help is going to be a little bit late getting there. And he puts one out there for a big-time completion.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. They go back to the ground now with Davis. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. That's over 40 yards of movement with those last 2 plays. We often give credit to the O-line there. 2 tight end formation. Those tight ends block pretty well also.
And that's one of the most dynamic positions in football now. The tight ends who can block at the line of scrimmage at the point of attack, and they can also get downfield and catch the football.
1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Give him 9 on the scramble there, and it'll leave him with a second and just a couple of inches.
They made a nice effort to stick him with a loss for that play, but it's going to take more than that to keep him from advancing the ball. Should be an entertaining battle anytime he tucks and runs over the second half of this contest.
Under pressure now, and he's going to go down. Sacked back around the 8. The offense on 3rd down, they've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and goal. Now Newton. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown. Cam Newton. An 8-yard touchdown run. And the Falcons have cut it back within a score.
Well, that's what you want to see from your quarterback when it's a goal line situation. A guy who's not afraid to tuck the ball, give his body up, and get into the end zone. That ought to inspire his entire team.
Point after here coming up. And they're back within a field goal. It's 10-7 now. A good drive that time as they go 9 plays in all. And the final piece to the puzzle is the Cam Newton touchdown run. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. Fields it right around the goal line. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. Joe Burrow back out there for the next Bengal possession. He had the short touchdown pass on their previous drive, and they'll begin again here on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Burrow Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Jones. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Now it's Burrow. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. The Bengals bring out their punter now, as he'll punt it away for the second time. Following the punt return here, there's someone shaken up. Well, injury's never good, especially here in the preseason. Hopefully nothing serious. They'll take a look at him, and we'll step aside for a moment. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. That last drive, it was a good mix. Run, pass, defense on their toes.
And what really helps out in a big way is when you're doing the run-pass mix and everything's working, that means that they're guessing wrong every time on defense. They think you're going to pass when you run and vice versa. That will continue that. And when they finally get a beat on you, maybe you mix it up a little bit, play action and throw the ball.
And will they maintain that balance? Time to find out. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Here's Newton. Flushed out right. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. On second down, Davis. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Trying for Sanders, but this is intercepted. Picked off by Trayvon Mullen. And the Bengals will take over possession here up at the 44. Well, look, we're watching a quarterback here that's obviously been around for a long time. That's a throw he wishes he had back.
He certainly does, but as you well know, this is a guy that's used to taking a few chances, used to fitting it into tight windows. These are throws that he's made before. Didn't happen to get it completed in this case.
On second down, it's Jones. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Burrow on 3rd down. Got a man, it's Waddle, complete. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. It was 3rd and short, and they go flying past the marker for a gain of nearly 30 yards. And boy, CD, it's one thing to watch a great run, but when it's a great run with broken contact, it's like a cherry on top. That was a nice play.
And that, in a nutshell, shows you what this guy is made of. I mean, most guys in the NFL just can't do that. He absorbed the contact, refocused himself, and made a break for the end zone.
And he's only going to get a yard from the 20 to the 19. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. They're passing here. Joe Burrow. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Marquise Bell. And the Falcons are going to take over here at their own 22-yard line.
And as we've seen, points have been precious so far, and they just threw some away on that snap. And look, let's face it, as we advance further into this game, that play will be on the minds of everyone who's watching it. They wonder if this is the turning point. Is this the spot where those points were given away? It could cost them a ball game.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And nothing much materializing there on the 1st down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. From the 24, Newton. And Davis has it over the middle. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. Newton on 3rd down. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Cook. And he is going to have a Falcons 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Well, sometimes our pregame meetings do pay off, don't they? What do the guys in the locker room call him?
Well, they said it with a chuckle. They called him Old Reliable.
Yeah, that means he doesn't move quite as fast as he used to, but he still knows all the tricks, doesn't he? Even that little gentle push-off in order to get open, he finds a way to pick up a first down.
Newton on first down. Buying time to his left. Right back to Cook for another completion. And they're going to get this up to midfield. From the 50, Newton. Incomplete. Right side, the tight end Rudolph. Again, Newton. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 40. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's second down. 2 minutes remaining in the first half. 10-7, our score. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth,
Yes,
and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy.
The Falcon passing game looking good on this drive as they get the first down.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. A shotgun snap for Newton. Going right back to Wilson. And he'll be marked down right at the 20-yard line. On 2nd and inches. Newton, and brought in by the tight end Cook. And they've got this down to about the 12-yard line. And now we'll get a stoppage here. There appears to be an injured Falcon on the field. Well, you hate to see this before the regular season even begins. And we'll take a break and come back. More preseason action in a moment. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Newton now to throw. Looking middle, and that's complete. The Falcons going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a tick under a minute to go before half. From the 7, it's 2nd and 5. Newton throwing again. A quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete. They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Newton to throw. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. As we thought they might do here in week 2 of the preseason, they've left their starting quarterback out there for the second quarter. I would imagine we will not see him after halftime.
Yeah, this is the time of year you've got to get your backup some reps and make sure you protect your starting quarterback.
Cool knocks this one through the post, and that will knot us up at 10. So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense. The firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
Jalen Waddle, the speedster wide receiver, brings out this offense, making his presence felt early in this one. First half, already over the century mark.
How about the yards per completion, too? That's a pretty darn good number there. Number of catches, but he's shredding defense, is getting big yardage with each and every one of them.
Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half. On 1st and 10, Joe Burrow. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete. From the 34, they'll come to the line on 2nd and 10. Now Burrow. He'll get that complete to his tight end, Komet. Now another timeout called for by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. 5 men in the secondary now for the Falcons on third down. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. And again, back to Komet. And I don't think he got there, no. He's short by maybe a foot, maybe. Call it 4th and inches. The Bengals bring out their punter now as he's on to kick it away. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. Fair catch called for right around the 11-yard line. A 40-yard punt, no return. And control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. 19 seconds showing to play in the half as they come up here 1st and 10. They'll indeed try to run it out as they start on the ground. And defensively, they're just looking to keep him contained as they're able to get him down. So we have reached halftime.